Hey everyone, it's Lissette here. Welcome to my channel. For this video, we're going to be redoing my nails. I've had these nails on, I want to say close to 4 weeks now. So they're pretty outgrown and they're looking kind of crusty. All of my stones fully stayed, which I am so thankful for. My gel works amazing. So yeah, we're gonna do a redesign. I got a couple comments on some suggestions on what I should try using my new hard gel colors. If you are not aware, I did launch some new hard gel colors. You can go to LGNPro.com to check that out. Now for these tips itself, or for the nails that I currently have on, I did do a full cover tip and I did use my builder gel with these nails. I do have a video using this showing the process of how I did these nails, so I will link that for you guys. But I didn't want to completely remove these nails. I kind of just wanted to do a fill and then like redesign. So I'm going to show you how I do that, considering these are put on with some full cover tips. So starting off, I am going to go in with my clippers as you see here, and I'm just going to go ahead and start removing these stones. And yeah, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna start removing these with my double extra coarse drill bit. This is part of the drill bit kit that I sell also on the website. And I am using this at around, I want to say 20,000. I think I was at 20,000 RPM for this drill. I was testing it out. I did receive a new drill from Melody Susie that is actually going to be shown in the next video. They did launch a new drill, which is the Jade drill, I believe. It's something pro, I think is Core Plus. I don't know, I don't remember, but I will have that. I will actually show that in the next video, so stay tuned for that. I am like in love with all of Melody Susie's drills. I really like their products that they sell. So like I said, once again, I'm still doing this at 20,000 RPM. I'm going around that cuticle. I'm actually removing the entire builder gel, and I'm going all the way down to that base where the full cover tip is. I was going to leave the color on, but I decided for the design I wanted to do, I needed these super thin. So I kind of wanted to just start from the very base, which was that full cover tip. And as you see around the cuticle, I do have a little bit of lifting, so I am going in with this drill as well and trying to remove all of that little tiny bit of lifting that I have. And I'm being super careful with this. If you are not someone who's comfortable doing this, definitely you can go ahead and do use like a nail file and manually do it like that versus having to use the drill if you're uncomfortable. The nails was looking a little bit wonky after I removed all of the hard gel products, so I do go ahead in with my 180 grit nail file and I just start crisping, sharpening those side walls. I still wanted the stiletto, and I was actually I really liked how the length looked, so I wanted to make sure I wasn't trying to shorten it, just trying to make these side walls into a nice crisp sharp points. And most of this I am using that 100 grit side just because it's a little rougher and it's a little bit faster for me to just file down those sidewalls. Getting right into prep work, I'm going in with this cuticle pusher and I'm gonna start pushing back these cuticles. This is going to be exposing more of that new growth. From there, I'm going in, I switched over to my snakehead drill bit. I'm gonna go around that cuticle section. Once again, this is going to remove any kind of dead skin. I'm really kind of trying to remove that cuticle section also that's like stuck on the nail plate. From there, and I am using that at around 6,000 RPM, and I am working on reverse at this point. I am a lefty and I'm working on my right hand, so this drill is in the reverse mode. From there, I switched over to my ball cuticle bit, and this is me cleaning up around that cuticle, again trying to remove any kind of hangnails, any kind of dead skin that is stuck on my skin itself, not the nail plate. Again, I'm still using this at around 5,000 RPM. From there, this is when I start focusing on that new growth. I am using my 180 Sandyman and I'm going around that new growth, that cuticle section. I am removing any kind of shine on the new growth, which is the nail plate, and then trying to remove any kind of dead skin. This is just going to ensure that I get no kind of lifting when I do apply all of my products, and making sure there is no oils and all that good stuff. Again, I am still currently using this. Again, I am still currently using it at around 5,000 RPM. Going in with my dehydrator, I'm going to dehydrate my nail plates. I am focusing more on that new growth portion, and I'm just putting this on. This is going to ensure that I don't have any kind of oils left over. From there, I'm going in with my rubber base coat and I focus again around that new growth. I do kind of scrub it in also, and then I just drag the rest of the product down. This is going to ensure once again that when I do apply that hard gel, I do have a secure bond between the new plate, the nail plate, and then the hard gel. This also acts as a protective layer for your nail plate. If you're somebody who wants to soak off your nails, you can definitely go ahead, file down the hard gel to this base coat and then soak the base coat off. But once I finish applying this, I do go ahead and put my hand inside the nail lamp for a full 60 seconds. I'm gonna go in with my crystal clear hard gel, and this is where I start filling in that gap. Someone did ask me what do I do if I have full covered tips? Do I just take them off? And this is honestly, this is what I would do right here. I would go in with some crystal clear and just fill in that back end. I'm not someone who, like, if I'm doing my nails consistently, I wouldn't want to keep removing them. I would try to leave them on as long as possible and just do, multiple fill-ins. Only if I'm doing a complete redesign, even like a reshape, that's when I would probably most likely remove the entire nails. Other than that, I always have some type of layer of hard gel on my nails. I never really fully went natural. So yeah. But yeah, so I'm just going in, I'm taking that crystal clear hard gel, filling in that little back area where I need the fill, getting right close up to that cuticle and then dragging it down. And I'm only using a little bit. I'm not trying to build any apex at this point because we are going to go with some colored hard gel, and I didn't want these nails to look bulky. So this is just filling in that little back ends just to make sure that the nails are more evened out. Once I do one nail, I do cure it for at least 15 to 30 seconds, and then I move on to the next one. The first two colors for this design I'm going to be using are Electric Kiss and Firefly. Both of these are the new colors that I launched, which is a hard gel. And I am super excited to finally be using them. So I'm going to do a vertical ombre. So I'm taking that Electric Kiss, placing it on the left side. I'm using my number 6 brush, and then you're gonna see me take Firefly and place it on the right side. And then I got this, someone suggested that I do the vertical ombre Frenchy nail design that's going around, and it was going around for a while, but for some reason everybody is starting to do it all over again. And for me, I wanted these to be a little bit different, so I'm still doing them as a vertical ombre, but you're gonna see I don't do a Frenchy. I kind of wanted to do something different, and I'm not gonna say I'm tired of seeing, you know, the Frenchy nail design. I think it's a very gorgeous design. I just didn't want to do it that way, and honestly I wanted to do different colors, not the same color either. So you're gonna see the other two colors that I choose to go with this. But I decided to go in and take these two colors. I'm using, this is a ombre brush if I'm not mistaken. This is going to help me blend the two colors in together. Just taking the brush and I'm swiping it down over and over again until I blend the two pink and the yellow colors together, and I'm trying to almost make like an orangey color in the middle. Once I am completely satisfied with how this looks, I do go ahead and cure it. This brush also came in like a 5-piece brush set. So I will have that linked on my Amazon storefront. So this is one of like 5, and they are double-ended. So I think it's like 10, you know, different kind of brushes you get in total. But once I do that, once I'm pretty satisfied with that, I do go ahead, I flash cure it in place, and then I go on to the next. Each of the nails are going to be pretty much the same color. So like I said, this is the first two colors that I am going to be using, and then I do decide to go ahead and pull out 2 other colors because like I said, I'm different and I wanted something completely different, not the same. I didn't want to use the same color to do the physical Frenchy part, and I'm not even doing a Frenchy, but you guys get my drift. But yeah, so I do this across all of the nails, same concept. Once I complete all of the nails, I do fully cure it for a full 60 seconds. The next two colors that I pulled out are Dreaming of You and In the Clouds. Both of these colors are a gorgeous purple and a blue color, which I am in love with, and I love the contrast that is gonna give from the yellow and pink background. I just think like the color combo, like I just love it. So from here, you're gonna see me taking again both of those colors, applying it on top of the nail, doing a full cover nail, swiping it down to get that blend of both colors, and then you're gonna see me, I'm not gonna cure, I'm gonna leave them uncured. Once I have that blend fully complete, you're gonna see me swipe right down the center across from right to left to get a diagonal, I'm not even gonna say like a hollow line, just so the other color from underneath can pop through. and just having that pastel on top and that bright neon coming from the bottom, I just think that looks so hot. Like, it just looks so good, and it gives you such a pop of color. I really liked how this color combo came out. But again, I do the same thing across all of the nails, adding the blue to the left, adding the purple to the right, blending the two right towards that middle, and then just completely, you know, removing that center piece in the angle. The only thing that I wish I would have did, I wish I would have made sure I had the diagonals in the same angle almost. I felt like when I did the pinky, I kind of went too much an angle. You'll see towards the end what I mean. But yeah, so once I take out that middle space and just swipe right across that middle line, I do make sure it is as crisp as I possibly could make it. And you are gonna see me try to fix around that cuticle section, making sure I have it nice and clean around that cuticle. Once I was happy with it, I do go ahead, I flash cure it for at least 30 seconds so I don't mess it up, and then I move on to the next nail, continuing the design across all of them. You could have definitely left this design as is and went ahead and top coated it, but I am like a perfectionist with certain things, so I decided to go in and started encapsulating. So I am taking, once again, my crystal clear hard gel, and I'm doing a very thin layer across the top of the nails. I wanted to go in and file, and I didn't want to file away the design. If this was a solid color, I would have definitely went straight in and just started filing over the color. It is a hard gel, so you can definitely file these into shape, but since there was an ombre aspect to these nails, I didn't want to file away that ombre design. So like I said, I decided to go in and started encapsulating all of these. I do cure it in between, and I do a final cure for 60 seconds just to make everything is fully, you know, hardened, and then I'll be able to go in and file these into shape. I'm going in with my 180 grit nail file, and this is where I start filing these sidewalls, and I do go over the top just to try to perfect it. And honestly, it does make a huge difference when you do go into file, and I think even encapsulating made, you know, the colors just look a little bit more clean line. It just looks really good once you encapsulate. For me, I love encapsulating everything, so, but if you don't need to encapsulate if you didn't really want to, just to know. So yeah, I do this. I do go over the cuticle, and I don't use a drill. I do just go in with the hand file. I do go ahead and buff over the surface as well, smooth. And then once it is all complete, I do go ahead and I top coat using my shiny no wipe top coat, and then I do a final cure for 60 seconds. And even top coating is just so satisfying, revealing how the design looks complete. It is just so pretty. Yeah, it's just so nice. And this is the final look. I think they came out really fun, really pretty. I love the color, I love the pop, and it's just really satisfying to know that I did these nails using all my product, which I'm so proud of. So yeah, if you want these colors, if you want my hard gel system, if you want my bits, go to LGNPro.com. You can find it there. But let me know what you guys think of this design. Like I said, I am in love with this design. Oh, and as you can see, this is what I was talking about, the pinky. You see how like all the diagonals is symmetric, and then the pinky kind of like just like veers off down. Like that's what I was saying with the angle of the swipe. But yeah, I really like how this design came out. Love the all 4 different colors that I use. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya.